Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unpopular View.
Thank you all for clicking on our faces.
Blue flag with all that.
Okay, so I wrote down some notes.
Shots do that. I don't want to sit too hard. That's twice. That'll probably go over about as well as Colonel Dippy.
Because there was no Jay White side.
Okay, just straight up gangbanging. This story has been fit. You gotta pay attention.
So Unpopular Review does not. What is she the CEO of, Chris? Jesus, golly. Let's start the show.
Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means is another AEW Dynamite. And it is just me out of the normal group, but we have EC here. We have the wonderful Penetration. Oh my God.
What?
Someone's clipping that one, I'm sure. And then we have Steve.
That's going up tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Imagine she said on the Raw episode. There was so many jokes to that.
Oh,
No, I'm
yes.
sorry. I thought about something else in my head. Could you start that over? My apologies.
Do I really have to?
1. Go.
Oh, goodness. Well, thank you guys all for joining me tonight. It is Grand Slam night for AEW. So it is an action-packed.
What up?
You good, EC? Okay.
What is going?
Is it
Who booked this? Tony Khan?
right? We had to pull out the skeleton crew, I think. No, it's all good. I would consider this the A team compared to our normal B team, but I mean, you know, you guys are awesome. I'm excited you guys are here with me tonight. So,
Katie, I also
sound nervous.
It's late.
Katie, I'm excited to be here. I can't wait to jump into this Vince McMahon documentary review. Let's get started.
I have not watched that yet, but
We're not
it
doing
is
that
Grand
now?
Slam night. No, it is Grand Slam.
Oh.
Grand
See,
Slam.
you're wrong. Grand Slam.
Wrong.
It's the Grand Slam. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
yes.
Grand Slam. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a visual guy.
Thank you.
I mean, I like it. It
Oh,
helps.
CM Punk is back. He's fighting Hook.
Oh my god.
You're not going to get through the show.
You guys are killing me. I'm gonna have to take
that
out my sidekick.
That does look a little like CM Punk, right?
It does. It does.
Let me play a part of Dan.
Right?
Here we go. Dan, this is my Dan impression for that. Oh, guys. This show. I don't know what to say. This show was. Then at the end of the show, it's a B plus. No, Dan, you got to repeat all your phrases. Like is that CM Punk? He does look like CM Punk. He does look like CM Punk. He does. Yeah, I don't. Vinny, what you think? Vinny, what you think? Yeah, I thought this show sucked. Sure. What's going on with the booking? B plus, everybody. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Katie. We said an hour. Really?
We are hopefully get to that.
We'll get the first match we want to talk about is Bryan Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness, right? Nigel McGuinness comes out, and the only thing I'm thinking is, hey, look, it's Desmond Wolfe, right? Because Desmond Wolfe was the wrestler that I first was introduced. It wasn't Nigel McGuinness. When I first got introduced to Nigel McGuinness, he was a commentator. So it's hard for me to watch him and take him seriously, especially facing a person, the talent, the caliber of Daniel Bryan, even though I think he's good. And he proved in his match he could be good. Daniel Bryan had some real music playing. Then he decides to come out the final countdown to make it less special again, because that's what he did. But then I realized why he came down the final countdown. He came out the final countdown because, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the final countdown to December 28th, which is Company's End, which means no more whackness no more AEW, no more Elite. I don't have to watch anymore. I can cancel this AEW review show like I've been trying to do for over a year. It's going to be Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the history. Katie, kudos to you for saving the show. Let me tell you why. You probably say, I didn't save the show. Let me tell you how I saved the show. You probably didn't know this, but a long time ago, we used to have different hosts on the show. And some of those hosts are right here on the show. Used to be this guy above me named Steve, who hated the show so much that his co-host politicked him to get him off stage, right? Look who just joined in. And then the other person was the guy above him who hated AEW so much, even though he claimed he didn't, but he truly did, that he went to jail.
He did,
right? That's what he did. He went to jail to get away from AEW Dynamite. Vinny, I thought you went to a hockey game. Why are you here? Get on.
Because he came to save me. He came to save me.
Listen, I gotta stop this buffoonery going on here because you keep saying companies end. Why do you believe that this is going to be the end of AEW? Like you must not know wrestling very well. Like you talk about so much about wrestling, but you really do think with the star power they have and all the companies
star power.
Stop calling bullshit. Let's stop him right there, EC. Stop him right there. He don't even like the show that he's doing.
Wait.
I didn't see any of the star power tonight. Where was Swerve? Where was Hangman? Where was Sasha Banks? Right?
Okay.
Where's the star power at tonight?
Okay, but listen, there ain't no star power over on SmackDown. Ain't no.
Roman Reigns is not star power.
No, fuck all them guys.
I'm with Dice.
I mean, come on. Jimmy Uso winning the title. Come on, guys. I mean, let's go. Really? If you really think SmackDown, SmackDown's the freaking A show, you guys have been watching too much of the BS that's going on over there.
So you mean to
tell me what, Vinny? I'll tell you what. Real quick. If I don't think the SmackDown is the A show, it could be the A show, it could be the B show. It doesn't matter. It's not the D or the F show, which AEW Dynamite is.
I never said it was. I'm just saying. I listen. In my personal opinion, after watching the Vince McMahon documentary today and seeing what they've had in the last couple of decades, what they have now is nothing ever. Anything can touch what they had back then. Absolutely nothing. There's not one guy on the roster that can hold the boot of Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, the Honky Tonk Man, Jake the Snake.
The Honky Tonk Man.
None of them could never hold their boot. The Honky Tonk Man, according to
Vince, is the greatest in the
country. You just made Katie walk off.
Even Katie had to walk away from that one.
Title champion of all time.
Can I ask you a question?
I lost my little AEW
I have a theory. Katie, humor me. I have a theory, right? So Vinny admits that he watched the Vince McMahon documentary. Ask him how he felt about the first match of the night of Dynamite.
I'm pretty sure that would imply that he
No, Vinny. Answer the question. Don't look up. Don't look up anything. Don't look up. Tell me how the first match of the night was for Dynamite.
It was probably really solid.
It probably was. Why? How would you not know?
Because I was at a hockey game. Damn.
But you're here, right? You found time to watch the Vince McMahon documentary, though, right?
Because he was off all day. He did.
All day. What do you mean?
He had an off all day. Okay. All right. Cool.
Hey,
all right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm just confused at the fact that you're trying to defend AEW Dynamite talent and compare it to anything on WWE, and you don't even like the product. We tune in every week to hear you say.
I never said I didn't like it.
Vinny. Boy, if I gotta, you know what? Now I gotta do some digging because that's what I like to do. I like to make clips. I gotta do some digging. I gotta do some digging because you hate everything. This is why everybody comes every week to hear you rant about everything about the show that you actually are supposed to be.
He said, "Who goes to a preseason hockey game?" My roommate said, "I swear to God." Mike, I talk to this guy goes to
preseason free.
What are you doing over there?
Because it was free.
You haven't said hello or nothing.
Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Katie asked for help. Katie put out the bat signal. And then
No. I heard you
she
guys
said, "Please help me." She didn't even last 5 minutes.
I said, "Jesus, help me."
I have a bone to pick with her because she goes, "Oh, you guys are the A team over there, besides our team that we have usually every week." What does that mean, Katie?
Well, you know what?
I heard that.
You know what? Let me tell you why. Because I started the show by playing the video. Here's the video that I played, and I didn't understand. So You know what? That 10 seconds was more entertaining than anything I saw on Grand Slam tonight. Katie, what happened on Dynamite? Can we go to Dynamite?
Yeah, you gotta take the reins.
All
you gotta
right.
take the reins because we'll bully this shit all
show.
night.
This is your show.
Okay, Grand Slam. Okay. This was an opening match between Bryan Danielson and Nigel. Yeah. It was only going to happen. It was only going to happen if Danielson was cleared to play. And they weren't sure. They played it. They played it like he wasn't going to come out. But we all know.
Hey, Vinny, did you know that Dice was from the penetration?
From the penetration. From penetration. Hey, Vinny, since you love AEW so much, what are your favorite 5 Nigel McGuinness matches of this year?
Has he even had 5?
No, he hasn't, but I like to see him trying to pull the shit out of his ass.
No, he's had none. What do you mean?
Oh my God. Hey, I haven't been on air in a while. I missed this. This is absolute chaos. I love it.
He did make an appearance in the Battle Royal. And
that's the best you have, videos.
He looked pretty good in that.
One match. Name 4 more.
There's no 4 more. There's not 4 more. He didn't wrestle in 4.
Vinny, you remember?
Out of his honor, right?
Vinny, you know that out of his entire career, my favorite match that Nigel McGuinness was in WrestleMania 3 when he was one of the little guys facing Hillbilly Jim.
What was the next thing that happened on AEW Dynamite, Katie? Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Hold on. Time out. So the best part about this match was the ending. What are you talking about? So you're just going to skip over that?
Are you talking about the audio?
I'm sorry, penetration. I couldn't remember the ending because I got CTE by watching AEW.
Are you talking about the audio interference during the match where I thought somebody was coming out or stuff? Is that what you're talking about, Dice?
That's why I put in the chat. Like, are they piping their crowd noise? Because like
there was a part where Nigel McGuinness was about to tap out, and then all of a sudden you just heard this loud crash or some shit, right?
Yeah, what was
going on? Oh, I do. Actually, I know what the loud crash was. The loud crash. Yeah, that was the sign. That was the sign of a lot of
like
people getting
8
up and
times
walking
tonight.
away. It did happen a lot of times.
It happened like 8 times.
He said thank you. He tapped out. Then the camera decided to show the other camera people setting up to have Christian come out. And
Christian Cage came out.
And then Kip
As
Sabian.
a Christian fan, that don't even excite you?
I'm always happy to see Christian. I think he's one of the better stars in AEW. But to have him work with Kip Sabian, and Kip Sabian comes out. First of all, I didn't know Kip Sabian was a real wrestler. When Kip Sabian came out, I thought he was a fan in the crowd. And he wasn't.
You mean he was coming out to ask for an autograph by stealing his pen?
I didn't know what he was doing. I just said AEW security so bad they let this fan. I mean, I felt like it was the time Seth Rollins got attacked on Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
What did you think of it, Vinny?
Well,
you were at a hockey
game. Right. What? That's why you're confused.
How was that hockey game?
I want to know why you're talking about somebody had a pen in their hand.
This is
if you watch the product.
Look, this is Grand Slam. Look. Wow.
Who is that?
Exactly my point, Vinny. This is your show. This is your show.
Your show. Ran into some skinheads backstage.
Okay.
What's the next thing?
That's the bastard. It's the bastard pack.
Who?
And the bastard pack.
Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Mouse.
I just want to hold on. Time out. Alone right now, just having our presence of Steve and EC. You guys have beaten every weekly number that you've gotten for the past 2 months.
Not true.
Katie has spoken, and she said the new A team is here. The new A team is here.
We had 67 2 weeks ago.
We've had more.
Right now, wait till it's over.
Give penetration a couple more minutes. We'll get to 69 in a minute.
Guys are horrible.
Oh my God.
I'm so glad. I am so glad I can set this show up so well.
Oh God. Hold on. I gotta highlight this Jeffrey comment. Where is it at? This show will be done in an hour.
No. Everybody, if there's
I wish, Jeffrey.
All right. What is the next thing that happened on Dynamite? Go on, Katie.
After that, we had the Hook match where he wrestled who? Huh?
Ask Vinny. Vinny will back you up. Vinny, who the Hook wrestled?
Yeah, where did my little picture go?
He wrestled Roderick Strong, right? How do I know he wrestled Roderick
Okay,
Strong?
Roderick Strong.
Because I strongly went to the bathroom during this match. Let me tell you something, right? Hook is not it. Hook is not. He created a promo that Tony Schiavone so idiotically said was one of the best moments he's ever seen on AEW Dynamite because he gave the championship back to his father. I actually thought this was one of the best moments of the night because you retired that damn championship.
Hey, that was a big event.
You've got to be kidding me.
It was Taz's moment to do that.
Taz don't need no
the
moment.
Dog damn about Taz?
Exactly, I agree.
They put
whatever
Taz
the dog did, I don't care about it.
Hold up. They put Taz over tonight? I'm sorry, is this 1995?
No, it was actually 1998.
Did Roddy turn face too? I don't know. It makes no sense to me. So now all of a sudden, after all the double shit and Roddy and Adam, all that stupid shit, now all of a sudden he's turning. I mean, there was no.
Who's this other guy with the Jesus piece?
It's I don't know. What's his name, Katie?
It's Matt Taven, right?
Oh, it's Matt Taven. It's Matt Taven.
Yeah.
I can never remember his name. I know the other guy is Mike Kanellis, but Matt Taven I can never remember.
What is our Ring of Honor people doing on this show?
They are Ring of Honor people, actually. Several Roderick
They
Strong.
are. Yeah.
I don't know. They turned face. It looked like it. I thought it was a little weird that he hugged Hook, but now Hook needs something to do. He probably is hugging him, saying, "Hey, that's your career." I don't know.
He hugged him. He said, "Good luck in WWE."
Yeah, exactly. Good luck at NXT. What's the next thing to happen, Katie?
Well, after that, what, Vincent?
I'm listening to you.
I have a question. Can we go back to the Danielson match?
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
How did he get into the match? Wasn't Moxley supposed to fight him tonight?
No, Moxley fighting Darby Allin.
Why?
In the main event. Huh?
And then, whoever wins the Darby Allin Moxley match then fights Danielson.
Hold up a second. So
yes,
let me mute myself because Steve's about to set you up.
Moxley was supposed to fight
Moxley.
Nobody.
Yes,
it was supposed to be. Darby was supposed to fight Daniel Bryan, right? Originally,
no.
Who was Daniel Bryan supposed to fight originally?
Yes, you said it right.
No,
McGinnis.
No, not
McGinnis
Nigel McGuinness. He
himself.
wasn't supposed to fight Nigel McGuinness.
No,
he was
originally it was Darby Allin. Then Nigel
Darby
McGuinness
Allin, right?
He inserted himself in
But
between that pause.
He did, but not before Moxley inserted himself, and he said, "I'm looking for you, Darby."
They were actually the same night.
And then Darby's like,
"It's a party."
Darby said, correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. Darby said,
he left. He left. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to talk to you, Moxley. I'm going to challenge you to a fight. Fuck Daniel Bryan for a minute. Fuck my championship match. I'll put my championship match up against you because Moxley claimed that Bryan was out of commission because he put a plastic bag over his head, right?
Yes.
But yet
he was embarrassed.
So why didn't we get Daniel Bryan versus Darby?
Because they're saving that because Mox is going to put Danielson into retirement. Okay? So that's going to happen at Wrestle Dream or World's End.
I have not watched AEW. Is this the next pay-per-view, Wrestle Dream?
Wrestle Nightmare.
That's mine, Wrestle Nightmare. I have a question for you guys. Moxley started this new faction where he's, all chiseled and bald. What do you guys think about his new skinhead gimmick?
I like them better with hair. But you know what? Maybe Renee didn't.
Pause.
Maybe Renee said off with it.
Do you think he's going to run anybody over at like a protest or anything soon?
Dude, I don't even want to talk about protests and rallies right now because I literally live 5 minutes from the Trump rally today, and it took me an hour to get home. I'm done.
So what was the next thing that happened on Dynamite?
The Young Bucks versus Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher?
Kyle Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Sorry. I don't know vanilla.
Yes.
Oh, hey, look, what's his name? Enzo's back.
So okay, this match was probably the match of the night. It was very interesting. It's always good to see.
Oh, I'm so glad you thought so, EC.
Yeah, well, it was the most interesting match. The EVPs were out there. They did a very good job in this match. So did Kyle Fletcher. My problem with this match is, let's just skip to the end. Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay took the L, and then everybody wanted to blame Don Callis, when in actuality, it was Will Ospreay's fault that they lost the match.
Yeah, he messed up.
So what's going on here? Explain to me, Dice.
Yeah, somebody teach me. Why is Will Ospreay supposed to be the #1 face of this company?
Well,
because he brings a lot. I know. I'm sorry. I'm stepping in.
No, you're.
But
Sure.
he is the aerial assassin. His moves are very flashy, and it brings a lot of people in. But he is also the champion from, what was it, New Japan, Vince?
Yes.
Yeah, and so between him and Swerve, they're right up there. So
See, I gotta tell you, you know who Will Ospreay is for the WWE?
He's Ricochet.
He's Cody Rhodes. Will Ospreay gets over.
Dice about to win. I knew it. Dice
He might even
I'm very. I gotta take this off. I'm very interested in this shit. Why is he Cody Rhodes?
Dude, they're both over in the companies. Will Ospreay is one of the biggest stars in AEW right now.
Well, when you can sell out 80,000 tickets for a 20,000 venue, I can see why you.
Will Ospreay gets more pops than Cody Rhodes any night of the week. Go back and watch.
Maybe in a high school gym. Maybe in a high school gym.
See, that's not humanly possible, because there's nobody in AEW. There's nobody watching AEW.
There's nobody on that AEW roster that can even compare to holding a candle to the pop and the popularity of Cody freaking Rhodes. You cannot. There's nobody on that roster.
I just told you.
Nobody on AEW's roster.
Will Ospreay, because they go.
You think Will Ospreay?
Yes. I would say that he's the most over babyface AEW has right now.
That's cool, but AEW is not known to fucking stockholders and stock and shareholders. They're not. Cody Rhodes is worldwide.
Hey,
when I say worldwide, you can have that man. You can have that man out there. What? Out there, like he going for the president. He can kiss babies. He can shoot jump shots. He's out here performing pregnancy deliveries. He can do everything, and people will love him. Will Ospreay can barely get through a whole sentence without stuttering. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
He's autistic.
What? Z?
What good dog Dan if he was hungry? He's still not the guy.
What is his storyline right now?
Okay.
What are they doing for Cody right now? Nothing.
Hold on. That's WWE.
He doesn't have to.
We're talking about Dynamite. I know. You
my son,
WWE because WWE is more, over. So you can't.
Vince.
That's how I felt about watching AEW tonight.
Yes.
Vince, my son knows that I do a show on AEW Review, and who did he want for his birthday? Who did he want?
Cody
I
Rhodes.
convinced him to get these two, and he said no. I want Cody Rhodes. I'm like, really?
So what you're telling me is, even though
I didn't get it for him,
your son doesn't want to watch AEW. Your son's intelligent. Your son's intelligent.
He's 3, but
he knows Cody Rhodes.
He's got good taste.
You look at AEW. He said,
He
says, "Mom, why do I want to watch a wrestling company where everybody's the same height as me?" Okay, what's the next thing that happened on Dynamite?
all right. After that, we had a interview with Renee.
I just want Vince to know that your take was so pathetic that even Mad Dog Kelly walked off. All right, go ahead, Katie.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we had Renee backstage for an interview, which is, by the way,
the remarkable Renee Paquette.
Remarkable. It was the only one, okay, that I saw, and I was trying to do this and do another show. So, but then after the Renee
no.
interview,
She was with people. She was with what they call the conglomerate, because AEW.
The conglomerate, yes.
Nobody knows a good faction like AEW. So when somebody's single career is failing, they put them in a faction. So Orange Cassidy, right, who I thought was going to have a good.
Orange Cassidy.
The guy put in with the Ring of Honor World Champion, who's a terrible world champion. But I know we can't do any Briscoe slander because I don't want to end up in a slammer. But he sucks. I'm sorry.
No. Stop. Pause. Why
Briscoe is a crackhead.
Why is he a terrible champion?
He's
because week after week, I hear you give Briscoe slander after slander, but for why? Why?
Bro, nobody knows he's the champion.
That's why.
Nobody knows who any champion is in Ring of Honor. So what are you talking about?
They care more about the FTW title.
That's not a good
than
thing.
they do the Ring of Honor World Championship.
Well, that's
that
also because Ring of Honor.
You have these four jabronis with the remarkable, I think Orange Cassidy was
Renee.
one of the best wrestlers last year.
Mrs.
Right?
Mock.
You have Rocky Romero, who looks like he should be a security officer with no future. And then you have
looks like Tonga Loa.
My point exactly. He does look like he needs to be riding somebody's bitch. Then Kyle O'Reilly, well, Mr. Hey, you know what? If I can't do it at NXT, I can do AEW. Well, I see you're really doing big things there, buddy. You really do. Come on, bro. I see why you want to skip over it. But you know what?
You know what? This is the reason why. This is the reason why you guys have to do shorts, because they have to sit through that blasphemy of a fucking take. Look what Vinny just did. He just walked off. I would walk off and turn my ass to y'all too, because the shit that you spewing out of your mouth, unless it is somebody who makes millions of dollars that you allegedly support, therefore they're better.
The moon don't shine.
You guys don't like the blue collar men that just work hard. You really don't.
I'm sorry. Hold up a minute, Chris.
Hold on. Let me get this out. This man saw your Ring of Honor World Champion walk across screen, so Vinny decided to show his ass to show you what he thinks about it. Go ahead, Steve.
He was talking about he was doing your take.
No, he was clapping. He was clapping. No Diddy. He was clapping. No Diddy.
This guy. Which Briscoe is this?
Mark.
Listen.
Oh my God.
I've been to the Bronx, and I've seen guys like him take shits right on the street.
Right, Vinny?
And that's the ring.
He came from the streets.
So did Damian
Actually,
Priest.
came from the.
No, Katie. I didn't see him come on the streets. I saw him shit in the streets. Shit in the streets. That's the Ring of Honor champion.
He's
That's
probably where his teeth are left. Yeah, his teeth are probably left on the corner from a bad night.
This might make Vinny happy. So Jeffrey agrees with Dice that Rocky Romero looks like Tonga Loa. I say that you might be happy by that because we have to say what he's like in WWE.
Hold up.
WWE makes him happy.
You know what? I gotta steal what's the face's news real quick. Mad Dog Kelly. I'm pretty sure you probably didn't know this, but I do have proof here by a fan.
Oh, sources.
Powerhouse Hobbs was actually right beside MVP while he did his promo. So is he going to have a return soon? That would be pretty dope. So now they're about to have low budget. It looks like they're going to have low budget Nation of Domination AEW style. That's what it looks like. But
her business, because he did say, "Talk to me when he wants to do business."
Well, they can't do that because
they can do a variation of it.
No, they filed it. They filed a trademark for Hurt Syndication or Hurt Syndicate. I'm sorry.
Well, he still said business. Okay.
Yeah, because. Yeah.
No, you're right.
Well, speaking of business, Prince Nana came out to give us an update on
look at that segue.
Swerve and his. I'm trying. Into Swerve Strickland and his recovery.
What is he staring at? He's not even looking at the camera. What is going on with this company? Look, both of them. Who are they looking at?
MVP's out there.
MVP looks like
and then here comes the MVP.
When did MVP arrive in AEW?
Tonight. I think he's reviewing it tonight. Oh.
Tonight he had no hockey game to go to.
Wow, Vince! Here's how I know Vince watches the product. Right?
I haven't seen him. We could have
said 2 months ago, and he would have believed us because he hasn't really watched Dynamite in 4 months, so he had no idea.
He wasn't there last week. I was watching.
No. He's only had a girlfriend for 1 month, so that's how long it's been.
All right, this sounds personal. Keep it moving.
Congratulations.
All right, so Prince Nana came out.
Get some cutty.
Hey, respect to Vinny. I would choose having sex with a woman over watching AEW Dynamite any day of the week also.
Yo, can we talk about the real news tonight? How is DraftKings
the real news is Vinny actually got a girlfriend, and that's the real news. Hey, say what?
How is DraftKings sponsoring this garbage?
Over this whole segment. This is why you do shorts. Because y'all have the attention span that's less than my 4-year-old. What's going on?
Right down there, penetration. Can we move? Can we move me? I don't need him
go through the
analyzation
of a single segment.
I'm going to move me away from this guy.
To our defense, y'all want to talk about this segment. Okay.
We're trying talk about entertaining and interesting things.
Yo, this is how we really started off the segment. We were like, hey, look, here's a picture of Powerhouse Hobbs in a blue shirt.
That's right. This man wanted to talk about the segment.
That's how we start off the segment. That's how bad this segment was. Right?
I didn't think it was a big segment at all.
I was watching it from my pause. I was watching it from behind because I was watching the Vince McMahon documentary. So I was watching YouTube TV and catching up.
From behind, you see?
Good catch, Katie. Yeah.
That's why I said pause. Pay attention. And then when I was watching it, I had my watch on, and then I see UPR Wrestling come up, and I see, oh my God, MVP be Bobby Lashley. My heart immediately jumped like, oh God, Bobby Lashley's ruining his career. Like, unless they sign a multi-year contract, he's definitely getting paid after December 28th during Company's End. But anyway, so I watch it. I'm like, oh, MVP trying to be relevant again. But he's so much better than Nana. Nana's a dance. That's it. That's why they didn't let him talk.
Nana is great.
Really?
Really? He had some great MVP had some great comebacks against him, like talking about management and selling coffee.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Why are you lying? Don't lie. That's not true. For him to have a comeback, that means Nana had to have a zinger. Here's what Nana's interview came out.
No.
He came out. Tony Schiavone did some talk, and then all of a sudden Nana said, first of all, whose house? Swerve's house. Hey, Swerve is going to come back for each and every single one of y'all, because whose house? Swerve's house. The MVP came out. Where's the zinger?
His face.
Exactly. There was no comeback. MVP is going to win that every time. MVP didn't even have to try. He could have went one-on-one with Paul Heyman. He possibly would have lost. He went to Nana. He said,
he can't win no one-on-one with no damn Paul Heyman.
No, he can't. But Nana's easy pickings.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Jeffrey said,
no, he's not.
Jeffrey
I'm not.
Said,
you know what? I've not heard one.
Impressive.
Even if this show was a ballpark grand slam, literally, you still would have something to bark about it and bitch about it. You're not. You literally just hate AEW.
Yeah, you know what? They made it easy for me. They made it easy for me.
I think there's not even 5 things in professional wrestling as a whole that you actually like. There's probably not even 3 things in AEW that you actually like. You are literally what I call you, and that's the angry Muppet.
I can easily name 5 things in wrestling that I like. Can I name 3 things in AEW I like? Yes, I can. It's called 10:07 p.m. on Wednesday.
10:07, right? That's right.
It's called We'll Be Right Back After This Picture-in-Picture. That's usually a pretty good time to go, right?
Yep.
And I like my CEO.
Oh, God.
That's right.
He did mention his coffee.
Hey, Vince. What is she the CEO of?
Nothing, because she hasn't been on in a couple of weeks.
No, she's
getting divorced.
She's been on the Breakfast Club talking about how Vince McMahon talked to her dirty. Ain't nobody talking to you dirty. Shut your goofy ass up. She just be out here lying. That's what I be talking about. She gotta stop. And y'all fans out here defending her.
She wanted to eat
full of
steak
shit.
like Vince McMahon.
She want everything like Vince McMahon. Hey,
well,
listen, this
next
is
we have Mariah May versus Shakakia.
Who?
Yuka Sakazaki?
Yes. Great job.
I can spell it.
What you call it?
Yeah.
Okay. School me here, please. Katie, Vinny.
What?
Yuka Sakazaki gets a women's world championship match. What matches did she participate in the last?
Nothing.
She was hurt.
So she was hurt. She was hurt. So we just give her a championship match just to save it.
Oh wow. Z, you wanna since you seem to be defending AEW all night tonight, Z. Talk to me about your favorite 5 Yuka Sakazaki matches. Go ahead, my man. Go.
What I am defending.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I am defending
Yuka
what I
Sakazaki.
was
Go ahead.
told. I'm defending what I was told when I first started doing AEW, and I started criticizing it, right? And Chris tells me, Mike tells me, they say, yo, you're doing too much criticism of AEW. You need to stop. You need to stop comparing it. But every single take that y'all have done has been nothing but criticism. Explain it. Our fearless leader.
But in my defense, I don't compare it to WWE. I just tell you why it's trash.
I need something to compare it to. if I'm watching it every week. So therefore,
it's not going to make it any better. It's going to be okay. I got a comparison for you.
Oh God!
Will Ospreay is Cody Rhodes of AEW. That's my comparison for you.
That's got to be the best.
I'm just saying for the people that do enjoy AEW, you just take things for what they're worth. Everything's not going to be. Everything's not going to be.
Who watch this show who actually enjoy AEW, okay? Because of everybody that's watching this now, most of them are just watching for the people on the, that do this show, not because they enjoyed it.
I love watching it.
You're a damn lie. You chose to go to a preseason hockey game.
I love watching
AEW. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Can we be frank? Let's be honest. Vinny, let's be honest. Let's be honest, okay?
Let's be frank.
MVP showed up tonight, and you asked when did MVP show up because you didn't know if he showed up now or if he showed up at All In.
Well, I know he didn't show up last week because he wasn't there. Well, I knew that. I just didn't know he was going to show up tonight.
Okay, my one of my roommates wants me to plug Nico Extra's Hardy interview, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy interviews on.
I'm sorry, does he plug our shows?
No, they don't plug our shows. So you're right.
Okay,
go ahead.
Well, the question.
Y'all don't promote us, so screw y'all.
You know what? This was a big deal. Why? Because Willow Nightingale came out there.
Oh, you're right. Willow Nightingale came out. And what happened immediately after that, Dice?
Oh, my God.
What happened? Seriously.
You literally cannot take things for what they are. We went
from Yuka, who's a plant, to coming out and losing to Mariah May. And I'm thinking, wow, how far down has the AEW Women's Championship gone? To Willow Nightingale coming out to a pretty decent pop because people say, hey, look, it's somebody we recognize. And then she immediately gets hit from behind. Like, what? What is
Mariah May? Mariah May has turned dark.
This Asian person comes out to dance the Kuduro, and I'm like, okay.
It sounded like the music that was on Fast 5 at the end when they got the money from the boat.
Dance the Kuduro.
Who's this? Julia Light?
No, that's I don't know who the fuck it is, but she's been on for a while.
That's Mariah May's tag team partner.
She's from Stardom. She's from Stardom because we know how many viewers they have. So it's good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this for us. Poor Willow didn't deserve that. I agree.
No,
just call her Yuka.
Whenever you want to train wreck, just call us back here again.
I will always be here. We got one more. Actually, I like the outfit. The outfit's dope. You not so much. All right, let's go. What's the next thing that happened on AEW Dynamite?
Well,
we have John Moxley. Yes, it is the main event between John Moxley.
My music, so you know I'm a heel. All right.
Skinhead.
And Darby Allin. I know.
Darby Allin said, "Hey, how can I die before 40 this week?" All right, go ahead.
And that's pretty much what he did. He literally tried to die against Mox, and he showed up on his skateboard and tried to be a child, and it was not so much fun for him. But Mox secured the win with a Death Rider, and he tapped. So he will be fighting Danielson next at
Wrestle
Nightmare. Yeah.
Wrestle Dream, you mean?
But
no, Wrestle Nightmare.
Wild fan from the audience just jumped this skinhead. This is breaking
news.
But
that would be Danielson. Oh, that would be the good old Danielson.
Yeah, that's the AEW World Champion. He looks like a midget from the audience.
He just finished wrestling earlier in the show. That's why he led the Grand Slam, the show, and now ended the show because he is the AEW World Champion.
I give Tony Khan a lot of credit because he, I think, is probably the only booker that like looks around the lunch table, like who's in catering, and is like, "Oh, there's Marina Shafir. I haven't booked her to do jack shit in 3 years. Why not? Let's use her
because he's still paying her
to do something."
Well, Tony has no problem paying people. Ladies and gentlemen, Dice walked off. That was the end of AEW Grand Slam. We're almost out of here, but first we have to do a news segment with your favorite and mine, Matt.
I thought Shane McMahon was coming.
No, he did not.
I thought Bobby Lashley was coming.
Shane watched the Vince McMahon documentary earlier and said, "What the fuck am I doing?"
I'm sorry. I live in New York. I'm glad that I didn't pay the $7. That's how cheap tickets were to this show tonight.
No,
here in New York.
There was $7.
There was
No
$7.
way.
I'm glad I kept these $7 in my pocket because
Was it really $7?
yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah,
they pay you $7 to go, and then Steve said, "I don't need that kind of money." Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a we're gonna come right back. We're not even taking any commercials tonight. We're gonna come right back with Matt Mad Dog Kelly in the news. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review. My bad.
News?
My bad. I'm sorry.
Time out. I just want to put it on notice. And Katie, I'm going to tell you this. You need to take control. Just because EC is our fearless leader, tell him to shut up. Because he's trying to rush through this show, and we've been on for 40 minutes. He just shortchanged the show because he got shit to do. He should have came on if he got shit to do. That's all I'm saying.
He probably has Nico in the room with him, I think.
I'm going to take a role with Dan and say, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back. We'll have some news. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review.
Hey guys, what's up? Hi guys,
Hello.
what's up?
What's going on,
Hi
man?
guys. Hi. So somebody earlier, I'm not sure who, there's like 10 people in the chat tonight, asked me about Powerhouse Hobbs. So apparently he's been backstage visiting doctors, according to Wrestling News Observer. Yeah, according to them, he's been backstage visiting doctors about 3 weeks ago. So he's been checking with the doctors every week, apparently, and that's why he was backstage tonight. So anyway, right, going on to what I have here. It turns out that the
Hold on. Don't go to the next one. No, don't go to the next one.
Remember, I can't see anybody else. It's just
no, don't worry about it because it's all about you. This is your segment, but we still want to talk. So you said Powerhouse Hobb is visiting doctors in the back?
Backstage, yeah.
He got some good HMO. Well, all right. So what's going on with him? Is he injured?
He's been injured since May of this year. Yeah.
Did he get injured in cafeteria and catering?
He got injured in the cafeteria. Yeah. According to this article I have pulled up here, it says that he was injured in a match back in May on, I believe it was Collision. Yeah, I'm reading it here.
Oh, that's why no one saw it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, who watches that show? I mean,
right,
I do, but
did you know we have a Collision show?
he watches it
I was supposed to host it, but the other host has been MIA for like 3 weeks. So
I can't let me be myself. I'm sorry.
Right. Anyway, continuing here. Anyway, the WRKD Wrestling has reported about Alexa Bliss. Apparently, she will be coming back very soon, but it's going to take some more time. We're thinking maybe 2025. At least they're thinking maybe 2025. They did tease a few hints here and there on Raw, but according to, once again, Meltzer, he said there's no current plans until after the holiday season. So I'm thinking maybe she's going to show up in the Royal Rumble. That's my personal take on it. Have her show up in the Rumble and then have her fight Liv Morgan at WrestleMania.
When the kid's 5 years old, because Liv Morgan's doing a great job as Alexa Bliss.
That's debatable, but okay. Well, moving on. Right. Anyway, she's from Jersey.
I think Roxanne Perez
but I really don't think she can wrestle that great, honestly. Right. Moving on. PW Insider has said that the stipulation, which is insane, this whole shark match actually has been planned for months by WWE, and they were trying to finalize it in the last couple of weeks. Now it's been confirmed that there's going to be some sort of shark cage match at the Bad Blood. So I don't even know why they're doing that, but they are. This next one here, sources have said that Miro has requested to leave AEW. Why? It's because Miro has not been used lately in AEW. Sources do say that Miro is healthy and well, and it does want to compete. It's just AEW has not been using him. So he signed a deal.
He doesn't sound healthy.
Right. And he signed a deal with he signed a deal with AEW back in 2020, and then he signed it for of another 2 years when he did that, and then the last deal which was 2022, he signed until 2026. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Hello, this is Miro. I am
I will-
sad. My wife left me to hang out with Dolph Ziggler.
Maybe TNA, maybe that there's a chance there too. I don't know where he would go. Maybe TNA, maybe WWE would want him back. I don't know. I think
he'll go back to WWE, but he'll be a monster in TNA. A monster. He should go there.
I agree. I think it would be good for them. That they need a boost right now. AEW has been rumored. This is rumored. This is not confirmed. This is a huge rumor that's been going around. But with tonight's announcement, I'll get to that in a second. That Fox might make a deal with the company to air this brand new Shockwave, as they call. I'm going to do the Dr. Ely here, Shockwave. Someone needs to clip that. That's going to be good. Anyway, indicate that the Rampage will be no longer continuing. So they are stopping Rampage and going on to Shockwave, whatever that's going to be.
Mike, is there any truth to the rumor that Fox is going to air it at 2 a.m. on Friday?
The first of all,
Matt, what do you think,
Matt?
Thank you, EC. Right, yes. So that will be AEW Dynamite reruns. I was actually reading into this story earlier myself to double check my work, as I always do. Yes, they will re-air kind of like what they did with SmackDown, right? They used to re-air old SmackDowns at 2 a.m. So that's what they're gonna do. No, this would probably be a 1-hour show, maybe in the prime time slot. Maybe 8, 9 o'clock type of deal. I'm thinking not 2 a.m. That would be, like I said, AEW Dynamites, and maybe even Collision. I don't think they have the rights for that, but they definitely Dynamite. They said in the article at 2 a.m. for the reruns there. But yes, thank you for asking. This next thing actually goes into the next thing I was going to talk about here. AEW announced tonight that Bleacher Report is being shut down. All pay-per-views will be purchased on, I think it's I'm going to say this wrong. It's Tiller TV and FYTE TV.
It's not TV. It's Triller.
I'm sorry, 2B. 2B.
Triller?
2B.
No, Triller.
It's 2B.
Right.
TRILLE.
Yeah.
TUBI.
Killer.
Yes. To be canceled.
Yes. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much.
It'll be 2B by January, and by March he'll be canceled because they'll lose the viewers for free.
I agree with that, because this is all leading up to, and I'm so excited to announce. There's everybody. There is a rumor going around, which is getting closer. Actually, they have it here. According to Andrew Zarian on the Mad Men podcast, AEW said that it will start streaming events on this small subscription service called Max. Now, they've been working at this for years on end, and it looks like with the shutdown of Bleacher Report pay-per-views, this is getting closer. I'm thinking maybe January, probably February, we're going to see all pay-per-views of AEW going on Max.
Is there any truth to the fact that you have to, like, you know how there's a dark web?
Oh my God.
Where like you see like really nefarious stuff? Is it true that it's going to be on Max, but it's going to be on the dark Max side?
What we do know about the deal is there is, yes, kind of, but no, right? There will be kind of a darker side of Max. There is one already, but AEW does kind of fit that, fine line of, how can I say this, right? Of, it's okay for kids, because I saw kids when I went, the Collision and Dynamite, and then it's okay. It's like, okay, yeah, this is for teenagers and adults. I think they are probably going to give it, I think it's got a TV 14 rating. I think the pay-per-views might get a 17. We'll see. I don't know. It's a 17 over in the UK right now. The pay-per-views are 17 and older in the UK on Max, by the way. If you don't know, the whole library, including all the pay-per-views, are in the UK right now. So, yeah.
My cousin took one of his kids to an AEW show recently, and he's like, "Dad, why would you do such a thing?" And then he reported him to child services. True story.
Wow. Right. I was looking
Mad Dog Kelly,
into,
for the news. We appreciate
of
that.
course. I was looking into Full Gear tickets,
Oh, you're
and
not
they're
done.
$300.
He's not done. Stop trying to rush stuff.
I thought he was done. I'm sorry.
No,
trying to
I
go.
was
You
just
can-
saying I was looking into Full Gear tickets because they went on sale tonight, and they're like $300. Right
What? $300?
at the Prudential Center.
Is that
so-
Monopoly money?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking that's real money. I mean, yeah, that's a lot. That's
Daniel
more
Bryan.
than Comic-Con.
Hey,
okay?
Hey, let me ask
Listen,
you a question,
guys.
Mad Dog Kelly. Why
Guys.
do you go to Grand
More than
Slam?
Comic-Con. That's all I can say. I'm going to that. So
What's up, Vinny?
Well, don't be mad about another company that can afford to make their ticket prices way more than WWE. I mean, there's no reason to be mad about that.
Hold on, let me look at how many people. Let me look at how many people went to Collision.
Wait,
last
hold on.
Saturday.
Wait.
You should know that number, Vinny, because you review the show every Saturday,
wait.
right? Every Saturday you review it. Right? I remember that, right? Oh God, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching us. Every Monday at 6:00 p.m. we have the Mike Knox Show. On Monday, on Tuesdays at 7:00 p.m. for the last Tuesday until it goes back to Monday. Join myself as well as Freckle Sensei as we do the best show on UPR each and every single week. Monday Night Raw. NXT is also on Tuesday immediately after NXT with Bad Guy Jack and the Wrestling Doll. AEW Dynamite with the normal crew here. Venomous Vincent, Cactus Caitie, and Damn the Man. Top 5 if we ever do it, along with Family Feud Wrestling coming up. And next Thursday should be the Bad Blood preview show. Got to talk about who's going to do that one. And, of course, Friday night SmackDown Penitentiary every single Saturday at noon. And don't forget, we don't have it on there, but in case you forget, AEW Collision every Saturday with Venomous Vincey and Vincent and Mad Dog Kelly every fucking single Saturday. Love that show. Their last show this past Saturday was, no pun intended, Dynamite. Cactus Caitie, take over your show. What you doing?
Oh, now she has control.
Hey, please make sure you like, love, and share this to all your wrestling timelines and groups. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. That's Unpopular Review Wrestling, Unpopular Review Entertainment, Unpopular Review Sports. I believe Venomous Vincent has the Vincent Laspada Show. You want to check that out?
I do.
Yes, he does. The Vincent Laspada Show. And Z, don't you?
What are we talking about? The Vincent Laspada Show?
Yeah. Ooh.
MJF was at Grand Slam because it was such a great show. Yeah. What were you saying, Big Daddy Cool?
What is the Vincent Laspada Show about?
I would love to know too.
Ask Meta AI.
Say it again, Vinny.
Different topics every week.
Different toppings for subs.
No, different topics. Like I'm doing starting next week, I'm reviewing different genres like the 50s, the 60s, the 70s.
You sound very energetic about it.
It sounds like he just watched AEW Dynamite. Like he has no idea what it is.
Different genres of what though? Music, sports?
No,
He
like,
doesn't know.
No, I know what I'm doing.
He has no clue.
The versions of Hillsdale in Back to the Future.
No clue whatsoever.
That was a great show, by the way.
I'm gonna go through the actual.
It's like if Dave Meltzer all of a sudden shut down his website. Mad Dog Kelly would have no clue what to put on the news. Like it's nothing.
Hey, I use PW. I use Mike Johnson from PW Insider.
Whoa, wait a minute.
He said Mike Johnson. Pause. No Diddy.
There you go.
We're gonna get so canceled. Poor Katie. But you know what? It's Katie's fault because unlike Oppenheimer, I warned her. I said at the beginning of the show, you are going to wish Vincent and Dan. But you know what? At least we're not fighting. Right? Vincent and Dan fight every single day.
No, we don't.
You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You're a scumbag. I'll lose this whole fucking show. All right, I gotta go. All right.
How do they? You know what? And not have one superstar. How does
everybody? Thank you for being a guest tonight.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Oh, you remember your favorite Minnesota Zawi match?
I'm sorry. I'm about to pull the EC here because overall, what did everybody think of Grand Slam. I'm sorry, EC, do you have somewhere to go? Because we still, if I know, we supposed to have an hour. We got 6 minutes. So let's take this 6 minutes. Katie, I'm sorry. I'm going to do this. What do we think? We know you thought it was trash. Okay.
It was.
Here's what I thought of the show.
Chris, you like every female on the roster right now.
I
see the same comment everywhere.
Let me go. Y'all take it. I gotta go. All right.
Overall, what did we think about Grand Slam as a whole?
I think the parts that I was able to watch were awesome. Thank you. That's right, Gregory. I am stuck here with all these men.
That's
and
Jeffrey.
I'm trying. I know. Sorry. All right. I think it was great. And thank you all for being guests on our show.
Never again will you accept this, will you?
I loved.
Well,
Sorry, Katie. My favorite part of AEW Dynamite tonight was when I spent the 2 hours watching the Vince documentary. It was time
at least it was wrestling.
I learned so much. There was better action and more entertainment.
I'm gonna give it a B+.
You always give it a B+.
Wow,
How do you
that's insane. That's insane. No way, man.
Show, Vinny, and then at the end
No
of the show,
way.
you're like,
even I gotta give it a C- this week. It was terrible. Good God, man! Wow.
I gotta agree with
Grand
that, though.
Slam,
I gotta
maybe
agree.
a D
I mean,
even.
it was wrestling, so okay. I watch wrestling 6 out of 6 days out of the week. So
my God, there's
I didn't turn it.
wrestling. There's micro wrestling. What does that mean?
Oh yes.
There's a show on Max about that.
We didn't get the green light to review that.
Micro wrestling. There is a show on Max about that. If you're interested,
That's
it's
right,
on that dark side of Max.
I need to see
Dark
that.
side.
Well, thank you, Mad Dog.
That side of Max. He's always over there.
All right, let's take us out of here, Katie. We've tormented you.
All right, guys. Thank you all for coming, and thank you all for viewing. We will catch you next week on AEW Dynamite Review. Good night.
Watch the SmackDown Penitentiary on Saturday.
Yes.